talking about the polls and heading into Inauguration Day, it's really the highest popularity-wise, approval rating-wise that President-elect Trump has ever been. You know, last time around, obviously there was the Russia investigation. There was a lot of pushback from the mainstream media right away. Do you think there will be a honeymoon, considering that it's much different this time around?
Well, it'll be a lot more of a honeymoon than he got the last time, that's for sure. We can see the evidence of that already in things we've just been talking about. But it's worth noting that his popularity rating is highest it's ever been, but it's at 50, just a majority. And, you know, a majority think that his election was less about him than it was about resistance and desire to get rid of Joe Biden. So, you know, and he's strongly affected here by the fact that his party does have the majority and control of both houses of Congress, which makes his path a lot easier. But there are very narrow majorities there as well. So the challenge for him is going to be keeping all this together and moving his agenda forward in an atmosphere where I think, you know, support for him can fade quickly because it's so very thin in terms of the size of his support. So, you know, he's on a tightrope, but he's in a lot better shape than we all would have thought not so long ago.
On the flip side, President Biden delivers his farewell address from the Oval Office tonight, and if historically you look at his approval ratings, he is down well below presidents leaving. He's just above Richard Nixon as far as positive. This is according to Gallup. And he leaves office, and he's going to give this address, I guess, trying to point out what he sees as the successes of his administration.
Yeah, I think he's trying to redeem his standing to some extent, which has faded so badly in his case. But my sense about him is that he's now, he's still the president for a little while longer here. But he's a spent force, Brad. I don't think that anything he says now that he's already said about foreign policy and his claimed achievements and what he's going to say going forward here this evening are going to change many minds. I think it's too late for that. I think people lost confidence in him and lost interest in him.
All right, Brett, as always, thank you.
You bet. Thank you.
Federal regulators